Welcome back, folks. This is the 31st Mercantile League Tournament Men's Basketball C Division Finals between CDB and NDB. Previously, we brought you the live coverage of the Men's D Division Final, where David Perry's group, after an enthralling final against Allianz Insurance, won the encounter and were crowned as D Division champions of the Mercantile Basketball League. And I'm joined by Clifford Surendran on the comm box. Good evening, Clifford. We have an absolutely thrilling game on our hands.
Well, good evening to you and good evening to all our viewers. Yes, absolutely spot on. And I never expected a basketball game to be this exciting, and especially in a lower division like D and C. But look at the crowd, look at the atmosphere. It's fantastic. And these two teams, they have done exceptionally well. They have close calls also in the previous rounds. But today, this is going to be their game. And there you go. So that's the team card for you.
Starting off with CDB, Jalia Vanagasuriya, Dilshan Fernando, Suraj Balasuriya, Lakshita Fonseca and Milan Chaturanga. NDB, Jude Pereira, Rajita Hettiarachi, Vishal Fernando, Dasun Ranasundara, Oshan Brahmanage. And CDB is led by Keshar Disanayaka, and Jude Pereira will be the captain for NDB Bank.
Royal Sports Complex is buzzing with so many vibes, which is fantastic to see both these teams warming up. And this is one popular tournament among the basketball community. If you look at it, for basketball, we don't have many tournaments happening except for the senior nationals and junior nationals. But senior nationals and junior nationals only draws in limited players because it's happening in the provincial level. So here, if you look at it, all corporates, I mean, they are not professional players, but still those who have the passion, been in school setup, played for club. So it's a good chance and an opportunity for them to showcase their skills and enjoy the game. This is a fantastic platform, isn't it?
I think, Clifford, you're spot on because, in fact, surprisingly, Sri Lanka, I think it's one of the very few rare instances in the world where the corporate basketball matches attracts so much of crowds. So this shows how much basketball is evolving, and through the past, I think Sri Lanka used to have an absolutely brilliant basketball setup where many schoolboy players coming in to the basketball setup. In fact, when going back to the glory days back in the 60s, 70s, I remember one school in Colombo, it was St. Benedict's, just totally dominated the national setup where almost all the basketball national players were from Ben's. So going to Joe's, and many Saint schools have been dominant. And of course, it has been a really thrilling game, like you said, the corporate sector filling so much of crowds here, and the C Division Finals, goodness me, the crowds are right on their feet until the last gasp.
Yeah, you're right. So there you go, teams are warming up and ready to go. C Division Finals of the 31st Mercantile League Tournament. And NDB taking on CDB. Battle of the Bankers, I would say. Not sure how well they're doing on the field, but here in the court, whoever do well, they'll be crowned as the C Division champions. So this will be a good eye-opener for any sponsor who would like to come into play and be part of the basketball community, because you can see the following, you can see the crowd, you can see how passionate these people are. But if you can have a proper tournament, get more players involved, have some good skill and talent on display, definitely it's going to be value for money, that's for sure. Well, NDB veteran. Well, Rajit Hettiarachi wins the ball, but the first attempt is unsuccessful. That's coming off Vishal Fernando, but CDB working on, and the first attempt once again. It's a good rebound. Right time at the right place. Able to grasp it. It's going to be the final move, but that's a block offense. First foul draws in. Referee Buddhika calls in for blocking, and it's going to be 2 shots. So early chance for Jalia Vanigasuriya to make an impact. Well, makes no mistake. He opens the scoring for CDB. So CDB draws first blood. 2 out of 2 for him. No mistakes.
Is CDB. Vishal, number 7, Vishal Fernando. Goes to Dasun. They are yet to trouble the scorers right in the first quarter as the 2-point goes begging for, this is Jalia again, the veteran for CDB.
Oh, that's a 3-pointer. What a way to start the game. And that's Suraj Balasuriya, who made an impact.
In fact, Suraj is one of the top point scorers for CDB throughout the tournament.
Almost a minute and a half gone. 5 points lead for CDB.
Oshan with ball in possession. Oshan Brahmanage now to Vishal Fernando. Back to Vishal. Goes in for the big man, Jude Pereira, the skipper. He has been the player of the game against HSBC, Standard Chartered, Sri Lankan Airlines and Gaju Team V against the semi-finals. He's one of the top point scorers for NDB Bank here in the 31st Mercantile Basketball League. As the first free throw is not in and NDB still at nil.
Oshan Brahmanage is the son of former Sri Lanka Police and Sri Lanka Masters player Prasanna Brahmanage, who is an SSP right now serving in Kalutara.
Do they hail from Kalutara, Clifford or Colombo?
So SSP Brahmanage previously serving in Trincomalee district. Now he's serving in Kalutara. And his son Oshan. Oh, that's a massive foul. That's a blocking. Well, you can't take that. It's a late one. So 2 fouls back to back. And both occasions, it's been Lakshita Fonseca who's been penalized.
Now Oshan Brahmanage goes in for a long-range 3-pointer. Misses it. There's still 1 point.
So CDB on the move once again, going for the third one and makes no mistake. This time Dilshan Fernando, former Sri Lanka centre.
Dasun to skipper Jude Pereira. Skipper misses it. Now to Rajita. Rajita back to Vishal. Vishal goes in for the 3 but misses it. That's Brahmanage's miss. And Rajita Hettiarachi gets points on board. The first 2-pointer for NDB.
Once again, Rajita coming in for the rescue, but can he stop? Good block there. But good attempt as well.
Vishal Fernando. Driving in was Dasun Ranasundara. Gets the foul in favor as well. So this is another good opportunity for NDB Bank to settle their nerves and get back into the game.
So if you look at it, NDB, they've been trying to attack from outside, even though they had more possession than CDB. But the moment they start penetrating inside, they are drawing fouls. And that is what they have to concentrate on. Because For some reason, from the beginning, they've been attempting from outside.
Yes, Clifford. A lot of three-pointers going astray.
So CDB on the move again, trying everything possible. That's Balasuriya. Oh, good rebound.
Great defensive work coming in from NDB Bank as Dasun Ranasundara now on the attack to Oshan Brahmanage. Just
Beautiful interception. And once again, Dilshad Fernando going for the three-pointer. And oh, what a shot. What a shot. Well, I don't think he was intending for that. He was just tapping the ball, but it goes in. Everything counts. 10-3 leading CDB.
great work by Milan Chaturanga there, Clifford. 94 jersey. It's a 7-point lead and Oshan Brahmanage goes in for the first three-pointer for NDB Bank here. The men's D Division, C Division finals.
So that's the second points on the board for NDB. But in the meantime, beautiful pass. That's going to be a three-point attempt. But doesn't have much support with rebounds, but you can't beat Rajit Hettiarachi. Looking for the gap. Oshan sending the ball back in. Beautiful one. And the shot goes in. Good fake there. Going for the large one. Drawing the player out and penetrating inside. This is what happens when you swing some passes around. You create that gap.
Absolutely, Clifford. Oshan bringing out all his experience. And here's the skipper for NDB, Jude Pereira. Switchers in. Another pointer. Now they are catching up. It's just a one-pointer affair here in the first quarter of the men's C Division finals.
Yes, you are right. This is a catching up game. Now they are almost within touching distance. But again, another three-point attempt. Oh, what a massive rebound. Doesn't collect the ball. Oh, that's a violation. It's a turnover ball now. Once again, CDB gets the opportunity. Setting it out wide. But once again, going for the three-pointer. Now it's an offensive foul. That was pretty much noted. You get isolated under the post and you don't have much support. You are compelled to jump for it and you commit a foul. Missed opportunity for CDB to extend the lead, but NDB has a chance now to do a little bit of catching up. They have done so well for the last 2 minutes. Once again, a three-point attempt. Doesn't go good, but good rebounding. CDB breaking fast. Dilshan coming in. But it's a traveling violation. He can't be going for the fourth step there. But good fast break attempt there by CDB.
We haven't seen any scoring in the last few seconds of the game. Let's see who will come on top in this first quarter, as NDB might just miss that opportunity to take the lead for the first time.
Well, for a moment, I thought it was a fantastic block. But unfortunately, Milan Chaturanga, it did not go well for him. So it's going to be 2 shots to Rajita. Rajita Hettiarachi, who was part of the 2021 FIBA Asia qualifier squad. But Dilshan was part of the team.
A lot of experience coming in, Clifford, into these outfits, playing in the men's C Division finals.
Rajit has been a veteran for NDB. Just made it look so simple. Suraj Balasuriya extending the lead 13-9.
Now Dasun to Vishal. Vishal to Brahmanage. Misses it. Lost the man in process. What could have been the moment where NDB could have caught up with the lead just went astray, and CDB dominating throughout this opening quarter as Lakshita Fonseca goes towards Suraj. Vishal Fernando to Brahmanage, Oshan Brahmanage, simple as that. So 2-point affair. Yeah, the C Division finals at the Royal Complex.
Once again, a three-pointer. These guys have been practicing really hard, I guess. They are pretty accurate on their shooting. 16-11.
So of course, Clifford. Whereas in the schoolboy game, the coaches might be barking out from the sidelines to go for the 2 points, not to take cheeky moves. But whereas the corporate levels, it's all about having fun. But it's a very intense affair out here.
It is. Look at the cheer for NDB. 16-12 within touching distance still. Game is still in their hand. Just the first quarter. And makes no mistake.
NDB not letting the game slip away. It's a 3-point lead for CDB now.
I think that is what is important. You don't get the game slip away. You keep it within touching distance, keep fighting and fighting. And yes, you take your chances, but you don't lose so many opportunities.
Of course, as NDB, just too much of power, uncharacteristic by Dasun Ranasundara. Like I said, Clifford, the last game we saw, at one point the game was almost in a 25-point lead by David Pierce, even though Allianz caught up. So when the game gets too much of a one-sided affair, it becomes too boring for the fans as well.
Once again, good rebound and good come. Jalia Vanigasuriya. Haven't had many substitutions. Dilshan fantastically defending. Just blocking that path. And he's going to go for the third one. That's his fourth attempt and makes no mistake. Dilshan Fernando, hailing from Chilau, has done fantastically well. Also, he has played for Sri Lanka Army as well. And he's a good utility player.
Rajita with another pointer for NDB.
Oh, beautiful finish, beautiful finish. Fake and go, fake and jump. Milan Chaturanga stepping inside.
Dasun Rajasundara to Vishal. Now skipper Jude Pereira. Right on the money. Takes his team to 17 points. However, CDB are now inching close towards a complete dominance with a 6-point lead here. Gifted possession towards Dasun Ranasundara, an offensive foul. Also in the process, pretty unlucky for NDB lads, because might have been another chance for them to capitalize and go up in the scoreboard.
He was positioned early, should have stayed for it. But again, he could have stepped outside, but opted to go straight. So when it comes to one-on-one situation, you use your footstep, use your footwork to beat the player. You don't just go crashing onto a player like that. But therefore, it's a turnover ball. Another opportunity missed by NDB. And trying to work that ball around. Suraj Balasuriya sending it out back. And good finish. He's been very instrumental. Milan Chaturanga got a fantastic jump shot.
There's the Dasun Ranasundara again. Back to Vishal Fernando. 3-pointer. Vishal makes no mistake, as now the game is reduced to a 5-point deficit.
So just under 10 seconds to go. That's a missed opportunity. So 6 seconds for NDB to reduce the deficit.
This Clifford, NDB has been putting a lot of work.
Oh, that's time wasting. Turnover ball once again. Wasted their opportunity.
These are the little silly errors which might come back biting later in the latter stages of the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Dilshan goes for the big one. Once again. Well, that's the end of the first quarter. 25-20 CDB. They had an electrifying start, held on to the lead, but NDB fighting back. But NDB genuinely had more opportunities than CDB, but unable to convert them into points.
Definitely, Clifford. As you can see the highlights back again. It was NDB who played a bit of an aggressive game, but some uncharacteristic displays put them on the back foot as CDB go in for a 5-point lead the first quarter. First quarter update, CDB 25, NDB 20. We'll come back after this short commercial break.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ක්‍රීඩා විකාශනයේ මෙතෙක් අත් නොවිති නව්‍යතම අත්දැකීම් සමගින් ක්‍රීඩා ටෙලිවිෂනයේ සම්ප්‍රාප්තිය The Papare TV දාලා ටෙලිවිෂන් නාලිකාංක 126 ඔස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව.
The unrelenting Springboks, the indomitable All Blacks, battle for ultimate glory. Watch the Rugby World Cup final, New Zealand versus South Africa, live on the Papare TV, Dialogue Television Channel 126 and on View app.
They had the opportunities, but they were unable to convert. But let's hope and see whether they could do those conversions in this quarter. It's nothing much of a big gap. It's about only a matter of 3 baskets. 20-25. And referee Buddhika taking a little bit of a class there. That's a travelling violation. Good call by referee Tusita. So that's a warning to Suraj Balasuriya. And when it comes to refereeing, we all know referee Buddhika is very strict and firm when it comes to his calls.
Here's Oshan. Oshan to Dasun. Dasun drives in, misses the shot. And gives out possession by an offensive foul too. So it's all a 5-point affair. Still the same score from the first quarter.
Well, Dasun drove nicely, but his release was a little bit too high. And committing a foul, Jude has given the ball back to CDB. Can drive on the left, but going for the big one. It's a tap in the board. Good collection and good finish there. Milan Chaturanga once again being instrumental for CDB. Ishan Brackman again going for the long range one. Was a 50-50. Falls in par with the rim. Doesn't go inside. Bounce off. And CDB. 27-20. Gradually extending. Dilshan Fernando trying to go on the left. Going for the jump shot. That was an air ball.
Dilshan, who has been putting quite a number of really good three-pointers in the game. As CDB is back on the action. Here's Dasun again. Dasun eagerly wanting to get the ball out of the zone. As Dasun Rajasundara back to Vishal Fernando. Finds Rajita, but Rajita gives away possession. But Dasun goes to skipper Jude Pereira. Skipper Pereira right on the post.
Wasted, absolutely wasted. That ball went miles up in the air. It was an easy rebound, no offensive player there. Could have held on to it, but gives the chance for CDB to build again. Dilshan trampling down, but however they secure the ball. Now the clock's run out. Milan Chaturanga doesn't finish it. So this gives the chance for NDB again.
A lot of tired faces out here, Clifford.
You can see a difference in defensive move. Oh no, it's a foul, I think. So it's going to be 2 shots. Milan Chaturanga makes the first one.
Crowds going silent again, Clifford. They are very eagerly, keenly watching. The lousy spectators are now back on the trot with CDB scoring to make it 29-22. That's another missed shot by Rajada Hettiarachi.
So that's an offensive foul. 22-29. So the 3 baskets lead has become a 4 basket shot. Well, NDB is showing some good signs in terms of offense, but they're not converting those into points. So that's their problem.
They're a strong, aggressive unit, but the aggression is not going in favor or in a positive way for them. Whereas CDB is playing a very tactical game. They are having that lead extended every time they come into the opposing side.
See, if you look at the CDB defense also, they are pretty stalled. They are not moving around because they are good stack players with big build. So they don't need to move around. They just want to close those gaps. But NDB is not moving that ball around to create those gaps. But it's an interception. It's going to be 1-on-1, 2 against 1. Let's see how that is going to be. Oh, beautifully missed. Beautifully and graciously missed. Had the chance, just a beautiful lane, got there but missed it. This is what is going to come back to haunt them, that's for sure.
Absolutely, Clifford. Come back to haunt and come back to bite might be NDB's missed chances, tiny little opportunities going in vain as the new man on the court, Srimal Sumanasekara, misses the first free throw. I was going to ask you, Clifford, did you play the recent Trinity Thomian Old Boys encounter in Kandy?
No, I had another engagement, so I was involved with that. Had it been there, it would have been a good encounter because that is the traditional encounter we play. and that keeps so many old boys taking part in that. So just like this, you get all those non-professional players, those who are not playing regularly, gives the opportunity for them to come and play. But on the other hand, coming back to this game, CDB once again keeps attacking, but for the last couple of minutes, it's been a messy part of play by both teams. Unable to convert, just going for the loose shots. And once again,
as a big man, Jude Pereira. Bit of a bromance going out there. This might be warning a mate to his banking colleagues from the opposing side. That's great companionship showed there. Good camaraderie.
yep, absolutely. Great sportsmanship there. And this is what is really, really we all like about this game. And you play really hard and fast inside the court. We really thrash each other. But again, you love your opposition as well, because it's a small community, basketball community, and also Sri Lanka is a small place. And there's no space for hatred here. And as we speak, 22-29, nothing much has happened in the second half. The second quarter, when they started the second quarter, it was 25-20, and just only 4 points, or rather 3 baskets in total been scored so far.
On the stands, supporters of either sides, CDB and NDB. Lots of players from different sporting principles coming to support their teams here.
So it's the side ball. CDB will bring the ball front court. Chaturanga. Nope, referee says it's travelling violation. So it's a turnover ball. So another chance for NDB. NDB has been drawing so many fouls and they're getting those 2 shots, but they're not converting that shots either. So it's a worrying fact when it comes to their finishing. That's something that they have to focus on. And also their coach is highly experienced, a good player, former Thomian, and also a Blues legend, I would say, Hiran Vijay Surya. And he knows how this game shapes up, and he knows these players in and out, especially players like Rajitha now, who's been playing with them or along with them. And he has to get the best out of them. I mean, these are good players, but a little bit out of form.
Clifford, we have been reiterating this factor where NDB not getting the optimum level that they can go, as again Vishal Fernando, the ball in favor for NDB. Rajitha slots in, and Rajitha Hettiarachi takes his team now to a 5-point deficit.
So finally something works for them. Good finish there by Rajitha. That's a foul drawn by Milan Chaturanga. He's been the player who can been highlighted for the last couple of minutes, or in the second quarter, I would say. Milan Chaturanga been involved pretty much in every move. And Dilchan a little bit been quiet. Did not work well for Suraj Balasurya. Trying his fancy move. Oh, beautiful one. Beautiful offload. What a distribution. Unfortunately, not a good ending. Nicely executed pass by Lakshita Fernando.
Clifford, this is again a great opportunity for the NDB lads. They have been getting a lot of advantageous positions here as Rajita now goes into Vishal. Vishal with a three-pointer. Missing that, and Dasun Ranasundara.
Okay, I think we got a game on hand now. 26-29. CDB paying for their sins. Oh, beautiful footwork. Nicely driven through. What a finish. Salin Pereira. On the other hand, NDB trying their move. Gone inside. What a finish once again. Drasun Ranasundara. 2 out of 2 for him. Oh! Ouch! That was an underarm shot. Beautiful reach towards the ring and just released it while drawing a foul. So it's going to be 2 points counted and it's going to be another shot. It's a three-pointer play. So let's see whether he can make it happen. 33-28 is the score. CDB fighting back once again to retain their lead, but in the meantime, NDB giving them a hard time.
Clifford, that 5-point margin is now back on the advantage for CDB. It was absolutely thrilling to see the game becoming a 3-point game when NDB came short and the free throw is missed as Dasun Ranasundara drives in. He's a great attacking player. He has many outside. Dasun drives in, but misses. A bit of a mishandle, but he's lucky to get the ball back in possession.
It was a good tactical play there by Vishal Fernando, where he draws the player out, which gives chance for Dasun Ranasundara to drive in.
Is a Rajita again to Vishal Fernando. Vishal goes in again, not the best of shots. They have been losing many points through uncharacteristic shots throughout the first and second quarter.
Once again, good distribution. And I'm not sure why Dilshan keeps attempting 3 points. Whereas the middle of the park, or rather the paint, is pretty free. Could have drive in. That's the blocking foul. Lakshita Fonseca, after fantastic couple of distributions, gave in with the foul. So the team foul count has gone up. So therefore, that's going to be 2 shots. So I'm not sure whether the NDB fans are cheering him or distracting him. Everybody's making noise, and he makes the shot. I think that was an unsportsmanlike foul.
Clifford, in case on a live telecast abroad on YouTube, if someone might be watching, not from Sri Lanka, someone overseas might be watching, and they might be feeling like how thrilling and absolutely intense a corporate mercantile basketball match here in Sri Lanka is.
Yep, spot on. We have a lot of players, past players who are living in the Middle East. I've seen so many communities, and they will be thrilled to watch these kind of games, and because they've been part of these tournaments as well in the past. So this is something for everybody to enjoy. This time Lakshita Fonseca, one of the key distributors for CDB. Dasun Ranasundara sending it out to Jude. So it's number 94. That's Milan Chaturanga. 3 fouls on him. So skipper Jude Pereira. Goes for the shot, trying to angle it, trying to get his follow through. You can see his body swinging, which means his angle has not been that great, and this time release it half-heartedly.
Clifford, I'm not sure whether this is the commentator's curse, but NDB might not seem to be getting their free throws right on the money.
Well, I mean, you can't blame it on the commentators, can you, when you don't have proper practice? Because these are easy shots. I mean, if you look at the opportunities they had, NDB had more opportunities than CDB. But where is the finishing? So they've been missing shots under the basket. And that's a good one by Rajitha Fana. So Rajitha Hettiarachchi shows what he's capable of. And these are the finishes what is required. They missed so many under the post, easy shots. But now they're fighting back, which is a good sign. So it's 2 shots. And that's his second foul. Ranasundara. Milan Chaturanga, good finisher. 35-31. So heading towards the half-time, this is going to be a very, very close call.
What might have been an NDB leading game is somehow held strong. The fort is held strong by CDB. NDB just have to blame themselves for their mistakes as Dasun Ranasundara goes into the pocket. This is Rajitha. Rajitha.
So this is what I'm talking about. They have to get those shots in. Just under the basket, you can't be missed them. Srimal Sumanasekara. They have done better.
Here's a skipper Jude Pereira again. He has to lead and be a talisman for his team and marshal his troops.
But if you look at Jude's shooting angle and also his follow-through, it shows he lacks confidence in releasing the shot.
As
He makes it count.
much better than the previous ones.
Two out of 2 for him. 33-35, NDB back on track. CDB struggling to keep up with them. And Lakshita Fonseca looking for the star players. Rajitha coming in, chasing for the ball. So once again, this is the advantage both teams have. They each have committed team fouls. So therefore it's going to be 2 shots every time they commit a violation. So let's see whether they can make it. No.
So Clifford, this is probably the closest margin we've seen in the game, because CDB have always maintained more than almost a 5 or at least a 3-point gap. And again, it's a 3-point margin, just a minute and a half away from the end of the second quarter. If you're joining us right now on www.thepapare.com, on YouTube, Facebook, and all our platforms, this is the 31st Mercantile League Tournament's basketball men's C Division finals between CDB and NDB. This is CDB back on action.
Oh, what a beauty, what a beauty. They worked that ball around, kept it, hanged on to it, and executed beautifully. 3 points, what a finish. And that came from a beautiful finish from Suraj Balasuriya. He's been very instrumental Milan Chaturanga and Surat Barasuri have been very instrumental. But also the unsung hero there is Lakshita Fonseca, who's been controlling the game very well and distributing the ball. So 39-33, CDB regaining that 6 points lead. But NDB, they are not in the mood to give up, are they?
Correct, absolutely correct, Clifford. Both the teams are going neck to neck, not giving up on the game yet, as we can see. Both the teams supported and backed by their very vociferous, very vocal, loud supporting fans from both the teams. Two bankers units battling it out for the C Division finals. And a 6-point lead by CDB.
It is indeed.
Here's Dasun Ranasundara, who has been putting a lot of work, both these teams. Almost playing in their starting five.
Good call by the referee. Dilshan Fernando. Dasun Ranasundara sending it to Jude Pereira, the skipper. There was once again another air ball. Good fast break by Lakshita, sending it out hard deeper. It's going to be a 3-point attempt, and well, good defense on that occasion. Didn't give much room. They kept the CDB offense at bay, but they forced them to take that 12 seconds shot. Just under a minute to go on the clock, and 33-39.
Clifford, the game still at that 6-point deficit. I think that's Milan Chaturanga on the floor. Seems to be in a lot of play out there.
Well, if he's not going to take part in this game, that's going to be crucial for them. But let's hope, wish and pray that he'll be okay. A wonderful player to watch. He's been very instrumental in CDB's 39 points lead, or rather 30 points 9 games so far.
Looks like the stretcher is on. Very unfortunate to see in any sport, Clifford, a player being stretchered out. I mean, this is not an unfamiliar sight when it comes to the rugby field, where you must have seen enough and more injuries in your sporting career.
Yeah, but in rugby field, you don't go and bang on a floor like this with your knee. I mean, so that is what happened. He was going for the loose ball, and pretty much he just landed on his knee, where he didn't have the knee support as well. So I hope there's nothing wrong with the kneecap or neither the ligaments. The way he's suffering or showing pain seems a little bit reluctant. So he's been carried off, stretchered off.
With a roaring cheer from his CDB colleagues and the NDB opponents as well. We hope that Milan Chaturanga will have a speedy recovery as we are inching close towards the brink of the half time.
So 20 seconds to go, 39-33. So I think there's been a timeout called by CDB. So it's going to be a little bit of an extended time. Yes, that's the signal from the table. Timeout to CDB, 39-33.
Clifford, just going off the game, but not the topic of the game. Now, you've been in the basketball sphere, which has been one of your fortes in your sporting life, especially hailing from the Hill Capital in Kandy, in Trinity. How is the interest over there in the Hill Capital? I've seen a bit of rejuvenation in Trinity's basketball and especially in the Hill country.
Well, not only in Trinity specifically, but in Kandy itself, because during our time there was only 2 or 3 teams who were playing. So when you go for a competition, so as we speak, CDB extends the lead 41-33, just over 7 seconds to go. Let's have a chat on that during the halftime, but in the meantime, Jude Pereira going for the big attempt, doesn't complete, and that's going to be the halftime, and 41-33. What a fight, what a fight. But they still need to finish it, and NDB, they have fallen short, where they started well, but in between there was a lapse. But again, I'm sure this is score which is gettable. Going back to the point, talking about Kandy, unlike those days, there are many schools have started playing basketball, so which opens up the level of competition as well. So therefore, not only Trinity, any school, they have to keep up. If you want to be in the top circle, you want to be a district champion, or you want to be a province champion, you have to keep up. So that has to bring you, or rather that pushes you to bring you the A game. So those days you just only you play a little bit of basketball and you lead in the provincial level, but when you come to the national level for all island competitions, sometimes there's a massive gap. But here, now these gaps are reduced because the level of competition has increased. But my worrying factor than the schools basketball, going back to the clubs and the national basketball, the conversion level of players from schools to the national is lacking because you don't have much competitions for them to take part. But as you speak, there you go, that's the halftime highlights. And CDB, they were pretty much dominating the game, but NDB had their opportunities, but not enough conversion. So therefore, they're trailing still. I didn't see at any point of the game they were leading. That's Rajitha Hettiarachchi, who's been a fantastic servant for NDB over the years and still fighting hard. That's the beauty about him. And he has this never give up attitude. And he was so unfortunate to miss out on the Sri Lanka call-up in 2021, where he had to go on quarantine for COVID. So if not, he would have been definitely a part. But on the other hand, Dilshan Fernando, who is playing right now for CDB, was part of the team. But the problem we saw with him is he was supposed to be a center player, but he never positioned himself or never understood his role as a center. He was pretty much playing all over the place. But you can't blame him. That's owing to his coaches in various teams have utilized him like that. And today it's pretty evident, you can see. He collects the ball pretty much way up front and tries to drive, or he's been attempting more 3 points than playing as a center, where he should have been there for more rebounds and playing under the post and battling that battle under the post. But those are the differences that CDB had made, or rather CDB had lost those opportunities where those 3 points attempts. If not, it would have been a different score. CDB would have been leading at least by another 15 or 10 points. But talking about missed opportunities, NDB, they had more chances when it comes to attempt. They had more possession on the ball in the first quarter. But right now, they are trailing. So, I mean, like you rightly said earlier, it's only them that they have to play.
Of course, folks, that's a bit of Clifford Surendran stats and trivia on what happened, and a personal touch in the players who can do better. And that's this halftime here at the men's C Division basketball finals at the 31st Mercantile League. We'll be back shortly after this commercial break. Stay tuned with thepapare.com.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව
ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ක්‍රීඩා විකාශනයේ මෙතෙක් අත් නොවිති නව්‍යතම අත්දැකීම් සමගින් ක්‍රීඩා ටෙලිවිෂනයේ සම්ප්‍රාප්තිය The Papare TV තාලා ටෙලිවිෂන් නාලිකාංක 126 ඔස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව
The unrelenting Springboks. The indomitable All Blacks. Battle for ultimate glory. Watch the Rugby World Cup final. New Zealand versus South Africa. Live on the Papare TV, Dialogue Television Channel 126 and on View app.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව
ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ක්‍රීඩා විකාශනයේ මෙතෙක් අත් නොවිති නව්‍යතම අත්දැකීම් සමගින් ක්‍රීඩා ටෙලිවිෂනයේ සම්ප්‍රාප්තිය The Papare TV තාලා ටෙලිවිෂන් නාලිකාංක 126 ඔස්සේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව
The unrelenting Springboks. The indomitable All Blacks. Battle for ultimate glory. Watch the Rugby World Cup final. New Zealand versus South Africa. Live on the Papare TV, Dialogue Television Channel 126 and on View app.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritty.
Welcome back to the www.papare.com. We are here at the 31st Men's Basketball Mercantile Tournament in NDB. Just getting back into the game, 33 points.
So CDB 41-33, trying to extend the lead. Dilshan Rodrigo going for the shot. Doesn't connect well. Chaturanga comes in for the rebound, but it's a turnover.
And NDB on the attack from here. 6-point deficit for NDB, and captain Jude Pereira gets the 2 points for NDB.
So that's the skipper. Good finish, Rizwan. And that is what they wanted. That is what is expected from him. 37-41. And this is going to be a tight call. Lakshita looking for substitutes or support play, but doesn't come in. But it's a turnover once again.
Dasun Rasasundara. And that's the 2 points. NDB getting back into the game. And a free throw to follow for NDB. A strong start in this third quarter for NDB. And
40-41. This is the closest this game has ever been. And let's see whether NDB can build on this. CDB, are they really losing track? Dilshan Fernando looking for gaps, trying to take that dribble in, passing through two players, going for a very rocketed finish. Doesn't finish it off. A lot of conversation happening between the CDB players. Little bit unsettled. It shows the pressure. But on the other hand, NDB, they are catching up, aren't they?
yes, Clifford, as Dasun goes for the three. Not successful at this attempt.
So that's the mistake they did earlier. They were pretty much unsettled. They come in, they go for the first shot attempt. It doesn't work like that. You have to work that ball around. And good work there by Salin, and gives it to Chaturanga. Chaturanga doesn't connect. Rajita once again going with that big jump and collects a rebound. And it's a turnover ball now.
And once again Dasun gives it to Pereira. And he adds the 2 points for NDB. And NDB leading this game for the first time.
What a finish there by Jude Pereira, the skipper, standing up for his team. And good finish there. And Salin looking for gaps. Lakshita trying to settle things off. But CDB spreading out, trying to create that gap. Lakshita going for it. And good three-point attempt, falls off the ring. Doesn't go in well, but it's a turnover. Jude Pereira one-on-one. And going for the big one. It's a charge, it's an offense. And that's a good passage of play there by Kasum Temal. Saw that coming and stood ground, took that stance early on, which forced Jude Pereira to go towards him. Good charge, good offensive fall, 42-41. So that's number 18. And so CDB, they have the ball. And the foul was committed by Srimal Sumanasekara. 42-41. NDB leading for the first time. And that was pretty much of an air ball, I would say. Slightly grasping the ring.
Here goes Dasun for NDB. A turnover ball for CDB. And attacking. And for the three-pointer. It's a turnover ball for NDB.
So that was a cardinal error. You go on a fast break and you have 3 against 2. Why would you go and attempt a 3-point? You should drive, you should penetrate, take that advantage, one-man advantage. But here on the other hand, Jude Pereira has been blocked again by Dilshan Fernando. Good foul call by the referee. When somebody is driving past you, you just can't throw your leg out.
These are cardinal errors by CDB. The pressure is mounting on them as they are behind 1 point. And a three-pointer from Dasun, not converted.
Okay, that was a massive foul. And again, I wonder why they go for these 3 points attempts when they have heap loads of time left in their clock. They could have worked that ball around. But referee was clearly indicating it's going to be a side ball, I guess. It is a side ball. So foul was committed after completing the attempt. I'm not sure why the referees are still playing. The attempt did not touch the rim. So therefore the game clock has, or rather the 24-second clock has ran out. So once again it gives an opportunity for NDB.
NDB. We haven't seen some points from NDB for a long time, and turnover ball as CDB.
Rajitha Hettiarachchi, 3-second violation. You shouldn't be camping inside the paint. You have to be out. But good pressure there by NDB. Now it's a carrying violation. Good call by the referee, Salin Pereira.
CDB, Dasun Sundara gives it to Oshan. Dasun back to Oshan. That will be a backcourt violation.
That was a blind pass which forced NDB to go on the back foot. A good pass. Looking for Chaturanga. Salin trying to drive in. Running out of the clock. Oh, beautiful move. Can they finish it? Good 2 points. It's a good teamwork point. 43-42. Dasun to Srimal. Srimal to Jude Pereira. Jude going in. Stepping into side but doesn't have enough muscle on that move. And again, Dilshan Fernando going for that 3-pointer. This time he makes no mistake. I still keep asking the question, why would you want to go for 3 points attempts when you have 2 against 3 situation? Look at that. But good finishing. So that helps them to regain the lead, 46-42. We are in the progress of the third quarter. Just under 4.5 minutes to go. CDB leading again.
Yes, CDB back into the game after a sketchy start in this third quarter. CDB went into that half-time break with the lead. It was snatched away by NDB. Nevertheless, CDB has a 4-point lead here in this C Division Men's Mercantile Basketball Tournament final.
So Rizwan, a short-lived moment for NDB where they led by a point for not even for a couple of minutes, but CDB fight back again. So this shows the quality in CDB team, but equally NDB, they are not taking their chances forward.
Yes, as the crowd backing through NDB, large crowd backing, and an error from NDB will give CDB the ball back from them to start.
Yes, once again, another opportunity denied by their own fate. Oh, beautiful pass. Not a great finish, and committing a foul, Salin Pereira. Lakshita Fonseca been very instrumental. He's been distributing some fantastic passes tonight. And some of them have been converted, some of them have been missed. And the last occasion, it has been missed.
Goes NDB. Oshan trying to find a teammate. He goes for the 3 points. Not successful, as in CDB. Back in the attack.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dershan Fernando standing up for his team. And Rajita Hettiarachchi fighting hard for NDB. Well, these guys are not giving up. I'm sure this is going to run down to the last second. Oh, another beauty. Salin Pereira this time making no mistake. 52-44, taking the game slightly No offense there. Clean finish, says the referee. So that's Dasun Ranasundara for NDB. So Rizwan, this game has been swinging both ways, 51-55, and it's becoming 42-52, now 51-55, and it's getting very close, and it's kind of a roller coaster, but both teams are really fighting hard, so that's the beauty about it.
Yes, indeed, Clifford. This is what a final feels like. Crowd backing both the sides. Crowd loud with their cheers, backing their sides here. Here goes NDB. Oshan. And intercepted by CDB. Goes for the layup and a successful one for CDB. Here goes Dasun. Final minute in this quarter. And rebound collected by CDB. Gives it to Dilshan. And Oshan. And another interception. Second time, and here goes Fernando once again. Not going for that 3 points.
So Chaturanga collects the air ball and gives it to Salin. Salin sending it out to Kasun. Going for the big shot. No. Rebounded there by Rajita Sen. Oh. So end of the third quarter, 57-51 Rizwan. This has been a fantastic battle. This quarter has been absolutely crazy. We saw some great moves, beautiful finishes, and also some banging three-pointers by Dilshan Fernando. What a game.
Yes, indeed, Clifford. We are heading into a very interesting and final quarter of this C Division final between CDB and NDB. And as you see the highlights of the third quarter, where NDB fought back into the game, but they were in touching distance with CDB. And CDB then Fernando just producing some 3-pointers to get them back in the lead. That was a layup by Dasun. Fernando, Dilshan Fernando, he was in a whole another level in that phase of play. And quite an interesting quarter in that third quarter. CDB 57, NDB 51, and we are heading into a very interesting final quarter here.
All right, Rizwan, this is going to be crucial. If you're just joining us from home, anywhere in the world, well, welcome to the 31st Mercantile League tournament. And this is the men's C Division finals between CDB and NDB. And this has been a fantastic game, been a roller coaster game, highly contested, and a lot of emotions, a lot of cheer, beautiful vibe here at Royal Royal College Indoor Sports Complex, and you get to watch this live and exclusively on papare.com. And while NDB is trailing 51 to 57, CDB is trying everything to retain that lead, but NDB is not in a mood to give up. Oh, beautiful pass, doesn't collect. Oshan Brakwanage. Lakshita Fonseca. Salin Pereira trying to go on the left, sending the ball back in. And that's a beautiful attempt, but not enough support for the rebound. And Kasun Thema.
Here goes Oshan once again. Was the layup well blocked by the CDB defense rather. CDB. Then here goes Dilshan for that 3 points once again.
Tonight is his night, that's for sure. You can see his offloads, his passes, his rebounding, and also his finishing. 3 points. 3 points. That was his 5th one.
He's on a roll for CDB. Dilshan Fernando. He's doing the job in defense and offense for CDB.
(60-51). CDB wants to kill the clock a little bit, take some time. And Chaturanga comes into play. He'll be driving and he'll be contesting against Rajitha. And he goes for it. What a finish.
Here goes NDB trying to find some answers now. As foul being drawn. Side throw for NDB.
Oh, that's very bad for CDB. That's their star player who's been controlling the game so well. Lakshita Fonseca goes off with the 5th foul. He's been very instrumental, a silent hero. Not scoring many points, but he's been controlling well and distributing beautifully. And he's been releasing so many opportunities for CDB to score. Oh,
Dasun, that's the 2 points for NDB. CDB will be concerned as the instrumental player in this game can take no more part in this all-important final.
Not sure why they are rushing. They have the time on the clock. They just have to work that ball around. And that's going to be 2 shots. Good attempt by Dasun Ranasundara. Well, for me, at this moment, he's the only player who is putting an effort along with his keeper. Rajat Hetaraji has gone a little bit quiet. So 2 shots to NDB.
First one converted.
Oh, beautiful finish. That was the skipper, Jude Pereira, going for the 2 shots. And on the way, collecting an intentional foul. So 1 shot and side ball. So basket count, referee says, and 1 shot to go. And also they'll get the side ball. So that's the advantage.
Important free throw from Jude Pereira. And converts it. And,
the reaction shows how much passionate about him and how competitive this game is and what it means to him. The big lad competing against Dilshan. 5 points within the space of 20 seconds, all from the skipper, Jude Pereira.
brilliant, brilliance from the captain. Bring back his side to touching distance.
So good tight defense from NDB, but equally CDB is working that ball around, rotating it around and grabbing that foul. And this is what they have to do, is to create gaps if your defense is too tight. This guy is absolutely unstoppable, or rather unplayable, I would say. Dilshan Fernando, that was his 7th three-pointer. But as we speak, Dasun Ranasundara going for the 2-point attempt, but being fouled. So he's going to get 2 more shots. So that's going to help them to reduce the deficit. And because he's limping, hope he's all okay. And that brings in Srimal Sumanasekara. Well, beautiful move there by Salin Pereira. Saw that gap, turned around and took a quick offload. So 67-60. It's just only a matter of 3 to 4 baskets.
Yes, Clifford. Each time NDB try to get back into this game, individual brilliance from Fernando drags them back, and a successful free throw from CDB and NDB. Here goes Dasun. He's been instrumental for NDB, and without the presence of his captain, he will have the major responsibility for CDB. What's defense coming in from CDB there?
It's a good block there by Milan Chaturanga. And I was not expecting that from Milan on Rajita. But good offload, beautiful turnover. Nice turn around by Kasun Tamil. And good offload to Malin Chaturanga, who finishes. So just under 6 minutes to go on the clock. And 70-60, CDB leading.
Yes, Clifford. So it's a timeout here, as CDB increasing their lead. Deficit of 10 points for NDB. NDB without the likes of Jude Pereira in the court, will be a daunting task to get back into this game. And around 5.5 minutes to go in this C Division final of the men's mercantile basketball tournament. As NDB to attack. Roshan goes down the court, gives it to Dasun. Dasun finds Roshan once again, and rebounded by Fernando. Here goes CDB. Pass intercepted well by Dasun. Good presence of the game, and Jude Pereira back in the court. And here goes Jude. Foul being drawn off, so that will be a free throw for Captain Pereira. 2 free throws to follow from Pereira. Successful one in the first. Can he convert the second free throw as well?
Jude Pereira, what an amazing player. He stood up for his team today. In the big final, he knows what it means to be a skipper of a winning team. And his previous passage of play was fantastic, absolutely mind-blowing. 5 points in 20 seconds. And once again, he's there to reduce the deficit. So 2 outstanding players for NDB, Jude Pereira, along with Dasun Ranasundara, been very instrumental. Rajat Hettiarachchi, one good player, but needs to step up a little bit more. He's been having an off day, I would say. But on the other hand, for CDB, well, we had so many contributions, but Dilshan Fernando stood out.
Yes, indeed, Clifford. It's been a very interesting final. And once again, a rebound collected. But foul says the ref, and CDB back in the attack.
Well, that was an air ball collected there by NDB. Dasun Ranasundara. Ushan Brockman again looking for options. Opting to go back to Dasun. Dasun going for that shot. 2 points. 64-70. See, NDB's been attacking Rizwan, but equally they are leaking points. That's their worry. If not, they had more position in the game.
Yes, Clifford. That's been their downfall in this final. Yes, here goes CDB. Goes to that 3 points. Not the best of attempts, but not best defense there.
So the confusion is 24-second clock went up. And the indication was given, it was an attempt, but it did not touch the ring, so it was an air ball. So therefore the clock continues. Then there should be turnover ball. So that is where the dispute is. And table is going to sort it out, the table officials.
If you could have a replay of that incident, would be easy for us to judge as well.
Look at that, ball doesn't touch. So oh, that's that man, Dilshan Fernando. He is single-handedly taking this game away from NDB. NDB trying everything. NDB trying everything, but they are not putting an effort to stop Dilshan Fernando. He's been taking jump shots from a couple of feet, or maybe like 3 to 4 feet away from the 3-point zone. Good strength, good accuracy. Dasun Ranasundara for NDB.
Not a successful attempt for Ranasundara. Each time NDB try to get back into this game, brilliance from Fernando drags them back, but Ranasundara converts that. and reduces their deficit to 8 points. Heading into the final 3.5 minutes of this C Division final.
Oh, this time Dinesh Dhananjaya. What a finish by him. Good penetration there by Oshan Brahmanage, trying to move on the right hand side, but Dinesh Dhananjaya trying to stop him, doesn't succeed. Oh, Brahmanage has to be more accurate on this. He should know every point is crucial. Just over 3 minutes to go on the clock. So it's pressure, pressure, pressure for NDB. Have been chasing the game for a longer period. So Brahmanage with a second attempt and makes it count. So one more point added. So still the 9 points or 10 points deficit is there. Kasun Temal, Milan Chaturanga, Salin Pereira coming in for the rescue, but opting to go on his own, sending it back to Milan Chaturanga, who's going for the three-pointer. But good collection there by Oshan Brahmanage. But he gets back-to-back opportunities now with the free throw. He made 1 out of 2. He's got 2 more opportunities. 67-76. So Rizwan, what do you think this game, or where do you think this game is moving towards?
As things stand, there are 2 points, important 2 points from NDB. Rebounded successfully. As you asked Clifford, I think CDB will snatch this game. Because they have been post side, and here goes Dasun. Not successful. Here goes the danger man, Fernando.
So that was a half-hearted release by Dasun. He could have done it better. He had the pace, the height. But now you can see the NDB defense is slightly spread out. But CDB, they want to kill some time. Oh, still they score. Still they score. That's the point. NDB putting a lot of pressure, pushing them to go for that 24-second clock, and finally letting them go in.
Yes, Clifford, indeed. I think CDB playing it smart now. Keeping hold of position, not going for those 3 points as they did in that first 3 quarters.
That's the timeout actually. And you can see the score 69-78. Still CDB leading.
Heading into a very interesting final 2 minutes of this men's final C Division Mercantile basketball tournament.
So it was the first one. So it's a 2-1 and a 3-1. So unsportsmanlike foul. Technically disqualifies Salin Ferreira. So he has to go out of the court. So he is out of the court now. He can't be playing in the, or rather be in the playing area. So referee Buddhika has been very strict. And trying to double team Dasun. And again, Nishit Pereira comes in as a substitute, and as soon as he comes in, the first thing he does is commit a foul. So that's going to give 2 more shots or opportunities for Dasun Ranasundara. They have to take those chances, Rizwan. Trailing by just 8 points, they have to take those chances.
Yes, indeed, Clifford. These are the dying moments of the game. Converts one nevertheless. A 7-point deficit for NDB. CDB running the clock down.
But I'm still surprised why there's no pressure on the defense. They're just staying back. They should put a little bit more pressure to press them in and trying to get that ball out. Again, you can see there's no pressure. CDB players are taking their own time to work that ball around, so that gives them time to keep that ball, make it work. And Dilshan Fernando, that man, absolute nuts. He's been scoring at his own will, just going, everything is going inside every attempt. And 81-71.
Fernando, each time NDB try to come back into the game, he's just spoiled the party for NDB. And once again, Fernando goes for that 3-pointer. Misses it, but nevertheless, here goes Dasun.
.44 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a timeout for CDB. And only at 10 points. A lot can happen within 44 seconds in a game of basketball. I'm sure 10 points is gettable. But CDB, they are cruising through. The credit goes to many players who contributed, but the man on number 9 jersey, Dilshan Fernando, he stands out. Everything he touches turns out to be gold today.
Yes, indeed, Clifford. He's been the man in this final for CDB. He's scored most of the points with 3 points and just takes the game away from NDB. He's had a brilliant game and he has saved his best performance to this all-important final.
Oh, that's a late attempt, but still makes it count. And they have to defend from full court press, but I don't see that. Just 30 seconds on the clock, 81-74. Not enough pressure defense from NDB. They're letting the CDB players to relax. I'm not sure why. So 13 seconds. This could be potentially the final move. And yes, that is going to be the final move. They'll be holding on to it. And that's going to be 3 seconds left. And he goes for the shot. Final second. He scores a 3-point. And he deserves that as well. Milan Chaturanga played a key role in contributing to his team. What a finish for them. But on the other hand, you can see number 9 jersey there, Dilshan Fernando. He's been throwing stones at NDB like nothing. Every time he got the ball, he was making 3 points. What a game. 84-74. And we never thought CDB will finish with such lead because NDB was so close. But the final quarter, it turns out to be a victory quarter for CDB. What a game. Congratulations to CDB on winning the 31st Mercantile C Division Men's Championship.
Yes, indeed, Clifford. What a game of basketball that was. Two quality sides bringing their A game. And NDB get the better of CDB rather. Get the better of NDB in this men's Mercantile basketball tournament C division final. What a game, what atmosphere here at the Royal Complex indoor basketball courts. The highlight package of that fourth quarter. This was Jude Pereira who tried his best, and Fernando, he's been the star man. The 3 points were piling up for him. And Fernando just produced individual brilliance in this final. Dilshad Fernando will remember this game for a long time. And what a game of basketball. Well, once again, one of Dilshad Fernando's 3-pointers, and then Dasun tried his best, and this was Dinesh Dhananjay. The final touches to give CDB their win. The C Division Championship title of this 31st Mercantile Basketball Tournament. That's your full-time score confirmation. CDB 84, NDB 74, and CDB clinch the C Division Championship title. What a game we saw here at the indoor basketball court here at the Royal Complex. CDB party will begin for CDB as they clinch 31st Mercantile League Tournament men's championship in the C Division. Saw two brilliant games where the C Division final is played between Allianz Insurance and the David Pieris group, and the David Pieris group got the better of Allianz Insurance 118 points to 107, and this C Division final NDB got the better of CDB rather got the better of NDB 84 points to 74. And that's it from us here at the Royal College Sports Complex, the indoor basketball courts of the 31st Mercantile tournament here. And this is me, Reshwan Pereira, signing out with the Papare.com technical and production crew. So see you and have a good night.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. catch me howling at the moon.